Alright, so I'm out on my road test with the AUKEY Dashboard Camera. So, following up from my written review and also my video review, I wanted to go ahead and give you some road test footage so you can see what you're getting yourself into. Now, currently I'm recording on 1080p at 30 frames per second, which is the highest recording value that you can set it on. And as I mentioned, you can set it on 720p also if you want to lower that. You can do it at 60 frames per second on that resolution, or 30 frames per second. And really the only added value that you get from that is that it's a lower data size for the file. So 1080p naturally takes up a lot more space on your SD card than the 720p will. So it'll help you extend the life out a little bit longer for how long you can have the recordings go for. I did go ahead, of course, and enable sound, but you can turn sound on and off, and then, of course, you can change the motion sensor on here as well for the impact from low, medium, or high for the detection settings. So right now, I went ahead and initiated a manual recording by holding down the up button. You hold that down for 2 seconds, and you can go ahead and initiate a recording. So this one should run for a total of 5 minutes. Of course, I don't expect it to be that long, just because it's for test footage. But there's also the emergency recording button, which is built in. All you have to do is just hit it, and it will initiate a recording at any time, even if it's already doing a loop recording. So that gives you the ability to, oh hey, there's an emergency, something's going on, I want to go ahead and get this recorded, let me hit the button. So you can do that as well. All in all, I think it takes good video quality. It's comparable with other ones out there on the market, especially when you're only talking about a $58 dash cam. And of course, the other cool thing is it has a night vision mode as well. Now, it's not really safe for me to go out and do that, but it'll switch over to black and white versus the color, amplifies the lighting, so you can look at the video recording to see what happened during nighttime as well. And that's one nifty feature that it has. Other things you can do, of course, when you're driving down the road, having a screen on your windshield is a little bit weird if you're not used to it. So you can turn off the screen and it'll still keep recording. The far right OK button, natively, there's a little square sign above it with two lines, going diagonally, which indicates turning the screen off. So you can turn the screen off so it's not bothering you when you're driving, especially at nighttime. It's bad enough if all the other ambient light that's going on out and about, but this gives you the opportunity to continue recording and using your dash cam and not having to worry about that. You can see the vehicle in front of me, all the other stuff as I've been driving. The detail is good. You can go back and you can review it, especially on your computer. All you have to do is pop out the SD card, and of course it does support up to 128 gig Class 10 SD card. I'm just using a 32 gig, which seems to be working plenty fine right now. You can even use a 16 if you want to, but of course your loop recordings are not going to last for that long before it goes back and starts eating up your old footage to make space for the new video recording. But you can pick one of those up pretty cheap. I got a Samsung one yesterday at the electronics store. I think I paid like 16 bucks for it. So check there, check Best Buy, online, Amazon, anywhere, different places. But more of the story is that the camera does not come with an SD card, so you're not going to be able to have any internal storage to record with. Have to have an SD card to use it. The other thing, like I did mention in the full review, the video and written both, is that there is no built-in battery. So the only way this works is if it's plugged into your car. You can plug it into USB inside if you want to just play around with it before you put it in your car, but it won't work unless it's plugged into some sort of power source. So that's an important thing. There are some of them that do have internal battery. I did review one previously by Anker, their ROV Dash Cam, and it had a built-in battery. So it's kind of nice. So I wish this one did, but for the price and what you get and the features that are available to it, I really can't complain about it at all. It does the job, and it's unobtrusive. It doesn't really mess up with the field of view like some of the other ones that are larger, and it gives you that extra peace of mind, just being able to record what's going on, especially in the event that you get into some sort of accident or somebody runs into your car or any of that good stuff. So anyway, coming to an end on my 5-minute video, but hopefully you liked it and this was helpful, and I'll see y'all again soon.